Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, let's solve this 2256 minimum average difference. So yeah, so I have been while that haven't read Leetcode, but recently I'm just started to write solve some question. Okay, so you are given zero index integer array of length n, that average difference of index I is absolute difference between the first I plus one element and the average of last minus I minus one element. And you round down. Okay. So return the indices with minimum average difference. If there is a multiple such indices, then return the smallest one. Yeah, so it's a little bit complicated, but basically you can see this example. So your first point is 2, right? So 2 divided by 1, and the second part is all the sum of this. Okay. And then there are 5 of them, so you need to divide by 5. And the next is 2 and 5, right? So 2 and 5 combine with, and it's this. Okay, so the next part is 3953. And the third part is this, and the list, right? And the list, and the list. And the final is this and the list. So total is there's a final sum, right? Total is there's the rest, the right part goes to 0, okay? And it's basically a sum over divided by the length. Okay, so if you naively compute, if you just write a code, right, brute force just keep computing the left and the right, then you will take like O(n) squared computation. Okay, so and n is like 10 to the 5, right? So this cannot work. But basically the problem is simple, right? You just need to know the sum from the left and then know the sum from the right. Okay, so it's very simple that we can just, let me just use this as an example, right? We can just calculate the sum from the left. So I can calculate the sum from the left. Let's click L1. The first is 2. The second is 2 plus 5. And then the next is 2 plus 5 plus 3. Okay, and the final is just the sum of so it's the total. Now I can also create L2, right? L2 is from the right. So I can start from the right is 3. Oh, sorry, I should start from 0, right? Because for the right, the final is yeah, I can start from 0 and 3 and 5 plus 3 and yeah, keep going. Okay, and the final is the final is this line, this one. So it's the total minus the first one. Okay, so and now I reverse this L2. I reverse this L2. Now I have a L1 and L2, right? I have L1 and L2. And I can just, now I can calculate the minimum, difference between it. Okay, and all this take ON, because I just need to go through left, from left to right and then right to left, and then compute both. Okay, that's it. So if n is 1, then first I initialize L1 to be L, so L1 starting point should be the first one. And L2 starts to be 0, and n is length. And if n is the 1, that is just one of them, right? So I just return 0. And otherwise that I calculate it. So basically I start from left and just keep adding a sum. And I go from right to left and adding an L2. And the L2 need to do the reverse. Okay. If you print L1 and L2, then you can check out it's the same as I described. Okay, so I can that answer to be the infinite. And I go through 3 steps, right? So if I is 0, that means that I only calculate I just 2 divided by 1 minus this, right? So it's L1 absolute of 0 minus L2 0 divided by n minus 1. Okay, because you can see this is 5, this is total is 6, right? So it's n minus 1. And if answer greater than answer, definitely index should be set to be 0, and the answer will be decreasing. Now in the middle part, it's very simple, just using the rule, right? So your L1 I, your I part contains I plus 1 element, and this is n minus I minus one element. So if you find a small list, you find another small answer, then your index should be updated and update answer. Okay, finally, just do the same thing for the final one. So final one is very simple, right? Final one, the right part is 0, and the left part just the sum of total. Yeah, this code definitely can be optimized, but the idea is, I guess, is very simple that just directly compute. Okay, see you guys in the next videos.